Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I've got another digital camera to take a look at. You may remember in a previous video I took a look at this little thing here. It's a little Kodak FZ51 I think it is actually. Well, this one here is my original digital camera. Weighs an absolute ton. Let's take a look at it. This is its original case. Look at this beastie here, guys. Look at that. And what we have here is a Kodak DC210 plus zoom camera. Little rubber bit there for your finger. I think there's maybe some sort of IR sensor in there, or it probably was on later cameras, maybe, possibly. Don't know, can't remember. A viewfinder, flash. There's a few sensors in there. Around the back, you have a very tiny little screen. Little LED there, display on the top. You've got a little control here, look, and we've got the wide and telephoto lens here, look. That's where the wrist strap goes, and we've got a few other bits on the other side, so let's take a closer look at it, shall we, guys? Okay then, so we have the batteries go in here, and let me tell you, it eats ordinary batteries like they're going out of fashion. So I've got a bunch of rechargeables in here. We have the tripod mount just there, the ejector for the CF card which lives in here. Let's get that out, shall we? There it is. Right, and as you can see, it's a compact flash and it's a whopping great big 8 megabytes in size too. Look at that. Let's get him back in there. There we go. Shut the little door. And then here we have some connectivity. What do we have just here then? Video out. I'm not sure what that is. It's in and out of some description or another. And then we have the power down the bottom there, look. So, flash, built-in flash, viewfinder. Can we see through the viewfinder? Let's have a look, shall we, guys? It does actually zoom in as well, which we'll take a look at later on, but yeah, it's just an optical viewfinder there. And we have a few controls around the LCD screen here. It's not a very good one either, so for old eyes like mine, it's pretty crap, really, by today's standards. And we have a power control here, so let's boot it up, and you can see how long it takes to boot up and how much noise it makes. Yep, there we go. And there's your little display on the top. I don't believe it's illuminated in any way. You can see there's a whole 62 pictures on that 8 megabyte card there. Picture quality, battery life, flash. We've also got there we go, macro facility as well. Look, you can see that popping in there. Let's see if we can wake up this screen, shall we, guys? There we go. I mean, it's a pretty awful display, really, by today's standards. Let's try some zooming in a bit. Listen how noisy this thing is as well. Look. I'll say the optical viewfinder also zooms in and out. With the lens too, which is quite clever. Then we have this little status LED here. When you take a photograph, it flashes red while it's writing to the card, which takes forever. Let me hang on a second. You probably need the macro facility just here this close because it'll probably be all fuzzy, but let's see how long this thing takes to write to the card. Yes, all that long, all that time it took to write that photograph to the card. And so we've got capture and review. So we should be able to, there we go. You can see what we can do with it. We've got some options open to us there. Delete it, magnify. That's the only picture we've got on here at the moment. So and we have connect, which connects it to a computer via its old leads, which I don't know if I've got any more. Preferences. There we go. Good, high, there's the quality. Blah, 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 blah. What else we got here then? JPEGs. Blimey, I've not been through this for a long time, so I don't really know what's on here really. I can't remember now. But yeah. Okay. I mean, it's a pretty awful display really by today's standards. Let's try some zooming in a bit. Listen how noisy this thing is as well. Look. Here is a size comparison with my modern Kodak. This PixPro FZ51 here. It's got a much bigger screen. Look at the difference in screen size. Much better, clearer screen to look at. A lot thinner and a lot smaller. But you know, obviously for the day, this thing was probably classed as quite good. I'd have to have a look at. It says megapixel here, but I'll just put up on the screen here how many pixels this thing does actually have. What have we got in the line of the zoom lens then? There's a Kodak Ektanar lens. There we go. 29 to 58 equivalent. 2 times zoom. Macro focus as well apparently. I have taken some photographs with this morning. And you'll see if you don't use the macro facility, the pictures, close-up pictures are quite blurred and horrible. I don't think the pictures are, well, I suppose they're all right for the time, but they're not much to write home about by today's standards really. And there's also absolutely no, as far as I know, video available on this either. You can't take videos with it like you can the more modern cameras. So this is just digital stills only. Let's have a quick look at some of its photographs. Okay, so I picked up this camera back in 1997 with our first computer, the first computer we ever bought. This camera came with it as a set. It was quite expensive at the time. How much was this? I don't know. Maybe £400 at the time. I really can't remember. But yeah, and as I say, it's a solid, hefty lump. I mean, I really wouldn't want to be carrying it around today. I'd much rather, if I was going to carry anything, it would be this little fellow just here because it's much lighter, better picture quality, better zoom lens, video capable too. But yeah, so 26 years on, my old Kodak DC210. I was having a look around the charity shop yesterday where Mrs. Rathbone works, and they've got the Sony Cybershot in there. Is it a P32 or something? That's quite an old one too, 2002, so it's a bit younger than this, and it also does video, so I might pick that one up. I'll see how much it is, and I might pick that one up, and we can have a look at that one as well, guys. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed popping over to Rathbone Manor, taking a look at my Kodak DC210 Plus, apparently, zoom camera. And yeah, as I say, this thing eats batteries like there's no tomorrow, so you have to put a good quality set of rechargeables in here, otherwise you're going to get no life at all out of it. Just doesn't like it at all. So yeah, let me know what you think, guys. You can also see this thing on my Instagram from this morning. Don't forget, if you enjoyed the content today, please feel free to subscribe to the channel because that will help me out too, and click a like if you enjoyed it too. So thanks for popping over to Rathbone Manor, guys. Thanks for taking a look at the old DC210 here, and I will catch you on the next video. See you later.